Hey guys, it's your girl Misunderstood, and my car wouldn't start for like a good 30 seconds for like the last 3 days, 3 or 4 days, and let me give you some backstory. Like 2 years ago, I was with a female, and I didn't have to worry about like on fire or sirens or anything like that. I would just tell her like my car is doing this, and she's like, okay, buy the part and I put it in for you. So I didn't really have to worry about like my car for 2 years. It was beautiful. And then she prepared me for now we're not together. Like now I have jumper cables now. I have a socket set in my trunk. Now I got a battery charger. Now I have a tire. Like I'm more prepared for something that does happen to my car than before I met her. But the last 3 days my car wouldn't turn over for like a long time, and I'm like, what the hell is this? So this guy I work with, I guess he used to work in the mechanic shop or whatever, and he was like, oh, it's the alternator, because he unplugged my battery. And then if your car turns off once the battery is disconnected, that means it's the alternator. And this is new. I don't know nothing. I'm very naive and ignorant to cars, so I have no idea. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I turned my car off. Once you undid the negative, one of the charge, once you untook the battery from my car, it turned off. So he's like, okay, it's the alternator. So somebody I know bought the alternator for me because I was broke at the time, and the alternator was in. And guess what? My car still didn't start. I was like, oh, I thought you said you was a certified blah blah blah, and you knew about cars and blah blah blah. Why my car's still not starting? He was like, man, it's just needs to charge. It ain't charged for 2 days. Your battery's still dying. It's a charge. Keep your car on for like an hour to let the alternator charge your battery. I was like, you want me to say, I got an automatic start, so it's not hard for me to just let my car start. But it's gas. I'm just letting my car run. I'm not even in the car. I'm letting my car run. So I tried that, because once again, I don't know nothing about cars. So I'm like, I'm going to try what you say, but I got my doubts. I don't believe that, because I've had to replace the battery before, and guess what? When I got replaced, it started right back up. So, whatever. I don't know. I do not know. So I can't come at you sideways because I don't know. And then I went to Firestone, and they did the electrical test, which is the starter, the alternator, and the battery. And it was my battery, and I got a Jeep, and I got a big body. Like I had a Pontiac before my Jeep, and my battery cost me like $120, maybe. My battery was cheap as hell on my Pontiac. And then I got this. They talking about $200. I'm like, whoa. Wow. What? Can this battery give me powers? Is this battery made of gold? Why is it so expensive? And it was like, it's a big battery. I was like, so can I get a little more? Like, I'm confused. Like, what you mean? Can I get a little battery in there? It was like, nah, for it to successfully and accurately, basically, you need to get a big one, because it's a big car. It's got a lot of voltage and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I need a battery. I need my car to start the first time, so I need this anyway. But all that to say was, back when I was with her, she would get mad at me. Like, if I'm impatient, I have zero patience, none. Like, my best friend, I love her to death. I will pull up to her house, and she gets about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come to your door. I'm going to call you 100 times. Yeah, she has 10 minutes, and I love her. I love her. She has 10 minutes to get outside. Anybody else, you got like 2 seconds, because I'm leaving. Because you knew I was coming. I told you I'm on the way. You should be dressed before I'm on the way. No, never mind. I don't care no more. I don't want to do it, because you're being irresponsible with my time. So, when my ex-girlfriend, like, something happened in my car, and we didn't talk, like, we had a little argument, so we wouldn't talk for 4 days. So my car broke down in 4 days. I'm like, fuck her. I don't need you. I'm gonna show you I don't need you. And I got my car fixed, but it cost me like $500. And she's like, why does your car sound like that? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, what did you do to your car? I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, you got what did you do? Like, what happened to your car or whatever? And I was like, this and this broke, and I got it replaced. She's like, how much did it cost you? I'm like, why does it matter? It's my money. Why are you worried about how much I spent on my car? Like, that makes zero sense. And she was like, and I told the person eventually, she's like, you're fucking stupid. You get on my nerves. And she would get so upset. I'm like, why is she? Calm down. Stop yelling at me. Because if I didn't know you, guess what? I would, it's my vehicle. I have to take care of my vehicle. I have insurance. I'd have to if I didn't know you. And at the time, you have an attitude problem. So when when you and babe have an attitude problem, when y'all ain't at, you're not on good terms, it's like, fuck you. I hope you don't think I need you. Let me show you I don't need you. So, she would, whenever I spent that much money, she said, you are tripping. You do not need to spend enough money. I'm like, okay, well, you were here. And I wasn't going to ask you because we were talking at the time. So I told my battery cost me $309. I got a discount for the core, and I got a discount on something else too. It's like $40 off basically. And $309 plus the $30 that it took to the test, which is the electrical test. So I went back to work to I showed the dude that knows how to fix cars, and I was like, like look, I showed him the receipt. I'm like, sir, you're so sure about it being the alternator, look at it being the battery. Since you're so sure about stuff. He was like, you spend that much on a battery, blah, blah, blah. You spend way, like, once again, going in. I'm like, I'm sick of y'all. When you're not around, it's not your responsibility to worry about my car. When stop yelling at me for fixing my car, first of all. Because if I was with you, this wouldn't have been a problem. If you were not there with me when I needed help, you don't get to have an attitude problem when I fix my car. I have to have a renting car. I just have to. There's no other option. So you weren't there. I called you and you didn't answer. I'm impatient. I'm gonna call you one time, and usually while I'm in the shop, I'm like, hey, before I put my credit card, help. And if you sleep or whatever the case may be, guess what? I'm now $700 gone because I need my car. I can't wait on you. I don't want to wait on you, and I don't want to feel like I need you. Honestly, it's sort of half of that too. So I was just like, like I appreciate it comes from a good place. I understand you don't want to spend money on like unnecessary money on my car, but I'm like, if I didn't know you, guess what? I would still have to spend this money. Like, I don't understand that. You getting the attitude problem of what me? You're getting the attitude problem over the owner of the vehicle fixing the problem with the vehicle. More likely because you didn't answer the phone. More likely I tried calling you, I tried texting you, and you did not answer. And I'm trying to call you and texting you in the shop, so you got about a good 30 seconds to answer me and like pick up the phone and respond. I just don't get it. Like it's like when like you hurt yourself when you was a little kid. When I was a little kid, when I hurt myself, my mom would yell. She's like, "Why the fuck would you go out of this?" I'm like, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm in pain. Why are you yelling at me? Why? Stop yelling at me. I'm in pain. Stop yelling at me. My car is in pain. She just said, and you're yelling at me because I fixed it. I don't like this. I want stop it. Stop yelling at me over something that simple. I have to go on a tangent about that. That makes me confused, and I'm like, stop yelling at me. That's serious. Thanks for watching.